what's up, Kiss listeners? It's me, Paige B from Kiss 107.1, and we are so excited. I am very excited to have the special guest on our StreamYard today as we're going to talk about everything going on with her. And she is an amazing young lady. She is Grammy nominated gospel artist, Dove Award winner, Stellar Award winner. In addition to her music, she is also a author, she's an entrepreneur, an evangelist, motivational speaker, social media influencer, and we're definitely excited to have her. So now, without further ado, we have the one and only Miss Jekalyn Carr joining us. How you doing, Jekalyn?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing wonderful. Thank you so much for asking. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are very excited to hear about everything you have going on with your music, with your other 50 million things that you're doing. So we're very, very excited and we're going to get right into it. Now, you have been doing this ever since you were very, very young, I understand. So,
Yes, I was a baby, 5 years old.
oh, really? Tell us a little bit about like when you actually realize that this was your calling and this was something that God has meant for you to do.
Yeah. So I come from a singing family. I come from a line of singers and speakers. But I always knew that this is what I wanted to do. I was that little girl that, I couldn't escape it. Every time I turned around, I was singing something. I was making me a platform, whether it be outside or inside the house, forming myself a choir. Like I was just that little girl, and I just knew that it was in me and that this is what I love to do. And I remember saying that all I wanted to do was to give people hope through my music and through my gifts. And so now being able to travel the world or, release videos or music and things like that to really help people to see who they are and the best that they are supposed to have in life. It is just very, very humbling. And so, yeah, just to be able to do it, especially at a young age, it's just like, wow.
Absolutely. And you were very accomplished at such a young age. Like when you started recording, when you were, like you said, very, very young, and then you received your first award, I understand, when you were just a teenager, and then
Yes.
won Stellar Awards, Dove Awards, nominated for Grammys, 7 Billboard number ones, all before you turned 21 years old. Now, I definitely understand this is something you want to do as far as sharing your gift, but did you even imagine like the overflow of blessings that you have received in such a short amount of time?
I didn't imagine it at all when I first got into this. Um, to be honest with you, we weren't even informative about awards like that, but to see of how people are being inspired and blessed through the work that I put out is just a beautiful experience. And so, the award, that whole thing started at the age of 16. That's when I received my first one. And it was for my breakout song and album, which is Greater Is Coming. And so, yeah, and then from then on, it's just been album after album has been in the top on the Billboard charts, and even now, Changing Your Story, Power of Love just reached the top 30. So it's just been a beautiful, thank you. It's been a beautiful journey for me.
Absolutely. And those two singles that you just mentioned, Changing Your Story and Power of Love, they came at the best time right now. Everybody is dealing with all this chaos going on with COVID-19 pandemic and even with the whole situation with police brutality and social injustices. How important is it for you to provide that hope and provide that love and put it into the atmosphere at such a tumultuous time that we're dealing with?
It's very important. I feel that we need one another during this time. And me being able to release music that really, really help people to, be pulled from where they are mentally and physically as well. I think it's a beautiful thing. I've been seeing so many people, along with myself, who's been doing such a great job at encouraging people because, you have some people, they feel like they can't encourage themselves or they've been encouraging themselves to where they feel like like they can't do it anymore.
Right.
So it helps when you have people who are pushing them, whether it be through words, whether it be through song. I think is very, very important. And I'm just blessed to be a part of those people to really, really encourage people and help people to see the better that we all are, that is due to all of us.
Absolutely. And not only do we have to talk about your music, but you have a lot of stuff going on. Like we mentioned, you are an author, you are an entrepreneur, and you are also a social media influencer, and the best kind of social media influencer that we need right now. Because looking through your Instagram and through your YouTube, it is so refreshing to see a positive role model in the midst of everything going on with social media. Because sometimes with social media, there are folks that don't paint us in the best kind of light, especially when it comes to like young people looking up to these social media influencers. So, how important is it for you to be that positive role model in the social media age?
It's very important. I'm a positive person. I love to teach people not just through my words, but through my lifestyle, how you can win too, how you can be productive in life as well. And so I like to show that even through my social media and just for people to know that, of course, we celebrate others, but I believe that there is something in the inside of each and every one of us that is supposed to cause us to be productive in our own lives. And so I like to be able to give people information and to show people, even through my lifestyle, on how you can tap into that, how you can be great and be successful in life, even at a young age. And also, how to make sure that your character uphold you. Because a lot of times we have no problems with the success, but we have to understand that once we get there, good character can keep you there as well.
Absolutely. And segueing into that, as it just so happens, you're actually having e-course going on right now, all about principles of winning at life. Can you tell us a little bit about that and what you have going on?
Absolutely. So the e-course is Principles to Winning. And so through this e-course, I wanted to give people valuable information and principles so that they can apply it to their lives as they're on their winning journey. We're speaking on many different things: winning in family, winning in finances, winning in the marketplace, winning in faith. I mean, just so many different areas that I feel like people need to know how to win in. I not only want you to declare that you are a winner and that is your winner season, but let's sit down and let's discuss on how you can go about acquiring that winner season. And it's not to say that you won't experience things as you're on your journey to win, but I believe that from every issue and every situation, you are supposed to gain your victory. You are supposed to overcome. And so that's what this e-course embodies. It embodies information on how you can overcome, whether that be family issues, whether that be poverty, whatever it is. And so those of you, I've been getting a lot of feedback and a lot of people who've registered, and those of you who want to know how you can register and want to register, you can log on to IamJakalynCarr.com. Again, IamJakalynCarr.com. And the name of it is Principles to Winning.
Absolutely. And that is so amazing. And with everything, that you have going on, like how do you manage to continue to be inspired so that you can keep going in your career and in your life?
I'm a very ambitious person, and I always keep in mind, I'm in a great place and I celebrate this place, but there is more. There is more that I'm supposed to acquire, more things that I'm supposed to do, more people that I am supposed to reach. And so that kind of gives me that push that I need.
Absolutely awesome. Because definitely in need of that. Because sometimes, we as Christians, yes, we are Christians, but we're also human as well. And have you had like some experiences where, sometimes, it was kind of a struggle and you had to lean on the cross a little bit more?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I feel like no one escapes hills and valleys. No one escapes mountains. We all have to experience them. It's a part of life. But the thing is, when you get up on the mountain or get up on your situation, do you just look at it? Or, you just say, listen, I'm going to do what I need to do to make sure that I conquer this thing because I'm more than a conqueror. And so that's how kind of, how I roll. Of course, you're affected by certain things, but you don't allow that to affect you all of your life to where you remain in that place. At some point, I believe that we're supposed to get up and we're supposed to go after what we want and conquer whatever it is that we're facing in the moment.
Absolutely. Now, before we go, just one more quick thing. I know there's a lot of people that are dealing with a lot right now. We're dealing with an unprecedented time where a lot of folks are not at their best spot, and maybe they're feeling depressed, maybe they're feeling, a lot of pressure with everything going on. Do you have like some words of inspiration for those who may be having a tough time right now?
Yeah. One thing I want you to understand is I know you're up against some hefty things. I know that you're in a place where you're affected by the things that you're experiencing. But I want to remind you that whatever you are going through, that is not the end of you, and that is not the end of your story. God has promised to change your story for the better. Every day, when you get up, you begin to declare positivity over your life. Even if you have to write those words down, those affirmations, do what you have to do. And I guarantee you, the more you speak it, daily, you will see those words manifest in your life. Know that you have many people who are pushing you, including myself. I don't know you, but I'm pushing you because I know that you are supposed to win. You are supposed to conquer whatever you're in. And just know that you already have the victory. You're going through that situation. It's not meant for you to stay there. And so I just pray God's strength over you, that you will rise up and that you will begin to claim your victory and you will claim your destiny. Why? Because that's what you were promised.
Absolutely. One and only Jekalyn Carr, thank you so much for calling in. Definitely appreciate it, and definitely appreciated those powerful words that you just spoke. Absolutely amazing. And once again, folks watching right now, make sure you grab her new music, Changing Your Story, Power of Love, available right now. Any other projects you have going on, Jekalyn?
Yes, of course, the e-course, you can register for that. I am JakalynCarr.com. My cosmetic line, Jekalyn Beauty, working on that.
Awesome.
Yes, album. It's just a lot that is going on. So those of you who want to stay connected with me, you can do so by following me on my social media. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook is under my name at Jekalyn Carr, JeKalynCarr.
Awesome. Jekalyn, thank you so much for checking in. We greatly appreciate it. And until next time, Kiss listeners, it's Paige B, Jekalyn Carr, Kiss 107.1. We are out. Bye.